All right, y'all, we are back with another video, and I am back with some breaking news. Now, we all know about this Jada and Will Smith situation. We all remember when Will Smith went on stage and slapped Chris Rock over Chris Rock saying some things about his wife. It was like a G.I. Jane joke or something like that. So Will Smith got up out his seat, and to show y'all, the man was smiling at the joke. We all remember Will Smith literally smiled at the joke and then looked over at Jada and seen that she was mad. So he gonna get up out his seat and go on stage and slap this man, which Chris Rock could have sued him, but he didn't. So now we come to find out that Jada and Will Smith, they've been still married, but they've been separated, that I'm hearing like from the last 6 or 7 years. So I'm like, why the world did Will Smith go on stage and slap Chris Rock over a joke he made on Jada if him and Jada ain't even together? So you telling me this woman could have cost you millions of dollars if Chris Rock would have sued him? So now we come to this video with Candace Owens. Like I said, y'all know how much I brag about Candace Owens. I love when she break the news and stuff. And so Candace dropped this video saying that Jada and Will Smith's scam marriage exposed. Because it's all over the internet and stuff now. So everybody's saying that they've been separated for the last 6 or 7 years. So I'm like, if that's the case, then why they've been lying to all of us this whole entire time? Because I was literally like upset with Will Smith with that. I'm like, man, that ain't cool to go on stage and hit the man and then try to give him an apology and all that type of stuff. You didn't even apologize to him that night. You went on stage and started crying and stuff like that, but you never apologized to this man until after a while, till the internet got on him. So we're going to check this video out, and let's see what Candace Owens had to say about it. Y'all know when she break the news, I got to check it out because we know Candace don't hold back at all. And that's what I like about her. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. I appreciate you as well. Hopefully you hit that subscribe button and join the family, man. Without further ado, let's dive straight in it.
Happy Wednesday, everybody. Question of the day, is Jada Pinkett Smith plausibly the most unlikable woman in Hollywood? I think she is, and she's recently come out to reveal that she and Will Smith have secretly been separated for 7 years. Lots that I want to say about that. Plus, later on in the show, you're not going to believe this, but Gavin Newsom has signed a bill. And it's not a bill that's going to fight illegal immigration in the state. It's not a bill that's going to deal with all of the crime in the state. Rather, it is a bill creating a new Ebony Alert, specifically for missing Black people.
Wow.
Okay,
For
Gavin
real?
Newsom. All that and more today coming up on Candace Owens.
Let's get to it.
Jada Pinkett Smith, the wife over 23 years of Will Smith. This is supposed to be Hollywood's aspirational couple. There are only a few of them who you're supposed to look at them and go, I want to be just like them. But then things started appearing in the press, especially when Jada Smith had her Facebook show, which was called Red Table Talk, where we started realizing that something wasn't quite right with this relationship. Something was very different about this relationship, which obviously then culminated into Will Smith smacking Chris Rock on stage at the Oscars. What's going on behind the scenes? Well, Jada Pinkett Smith is now doing a press tour to reveal that actually her and Will Smith have secretly been completely separated for the last 7 years.
That's crazy.
And now they are growing exhausted with maintaining the lie. She sat down with Hoda Kotb of the Today Show, and here's what she had to say. Take a listen.
So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now,
Yes.
y'all have been apart.
Yeah. I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. And I just haven't been able to break that promise.
But you still live separately.
We live separately.
A lot that I can say there, but
That's
I'm just going to state
crazy.
the obvious, which is that Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith are frauds. It's annoying to me to watch pieces of this interview, which are circulating, in which Hoda and the Today Show cast almost make it seem like, oh, well, isn't this brave that she's speaking out about this? Oh, now she's going to be on the cover of People and she's going to divulge even more details in a book. And you guys are going to be able to see what's been going on in their relationship. No, none of this is brave. In fact, all of this is incredibly basic, right? Again, the idea is that people in Hollywood are aspirational. Don't you want to be just like them? Look at the money they have. Look at the fast cars they have. And then you see a relationship and they've got a family and they've got a son and they've got a daughter and they've been together for years. Black love, hashtag black love. This is amazing. Who wouldn't want to be like them? Me, because let me tell you something. You are a better person than both Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith if you get up every day and you live an honest life.
Yep.
You get up every day and you earn an honest living and you come home to your family. That's it. That's all it takes for you to be better than these people. I've told you guys for years, I absolutely hate Hollywood because it is ridden with frauds. Everywhere you go, there's a fraud in Hollywood, and you're finding out just how fraudulent it gets.
Yep.
You mean to tell me that since 2016, they've been putting on an act, hitting red carpets together, showing each other affection, better yet, preaching to the rest of us about how we should live our lives, right? Was not the purpose of Red Table Talk something cool and something cultural? Bring it to the table. We'll talk about these things that are so real and so honest and so brave and so straightforward. There was nothing brave, nothing straightforward about anything that she demonstrated other than her ability to lie to the masses for years. In fact, here's an example of that. She was on Watch What Happened Live, sitting down with Andy Cohen years ago, talking about how she keeps her relationship spicy, when in reality, they weren't even together. Take a listen.
How long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. And in Hollywood years, that's 60 years.
Exactly.
Everybody, right?
Exactly.
Wow. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? Maybe
She couldn't say
I don't know.
Lying.
I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
We're all baffled,
Yeah, we
Jada,
are.
of how it's possible for you to be this fraudulent and to smile in everybody's faces and to insert yourself as an authority in their lives, as an authority on how relationships should be dealt with, knowing that you weren't in a meaningful relationship.
The thing about it is what pisses a lot of us off, like, why is you smiling? Like, when he asked her that question, she could have been saying, like, me and Will ain't even together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could have said that, but yet she started smiling and, like, she couldn't even think of nothing to say. She couldn't even think of a lie. So, like you said, they been hitting red carpets and everybody. We all noticed that. We all thought that Will Smith and Jada was together. We all thought that. So why would this man get up out his seat to go try to slap Chris Rock, which he could have lost millions? You know what I'm saying? He could have lost millions if Chris Rock really would have sued him. And they just been sitting here lying to us the whole entire time. All this fake love, and like when they meet up somewhere, like I said, the red carpets, y'all together, making everybody think that y'all together. But yet y'all been living separately for the last 7 years. So it's like, come on, man. That's the reason why a lot of us call Hollywood Hollyweird, because it's always something weird. Hollywood always been a fraud. And like, y'all kept up this lie for 7 years? Why did y'all show up to the Oscars if y'all ain't together? So, like, this is crazy. So you telling me that y'all been separated for the last 7 years, and you telling me Will Smith ain't got nobody else, and you telling me Jada ain't with nobody else. Y'all just been wet for the last 7 years. Even though now you came out and said that you're separated, because obviously Will didn't come out and say nothing. This is crazy. That's the reason why the internet just blowed up right now. Just blowed up. And they sit up here and just lie to us the whole entire time. We hate being lied to. Like, if y'all ain't together, just say y'all ain't together. but putting on this fake act, and then, like I said, the man asking you a question, what? What? Just tell him that, hey, we ain't together. We ain't been together the last 6-7 years. So ain't nothing spicy about nothing. This right here is crazy. So shout out to Candace, because you know Candace gonna expose you. She gonna tell you like it is. That's, like I said before, that's the reason why we call Hollywood Hollyweird.
I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah.
We're all baffled, Jada, of how it's possible for you to be this fraudulent and to smile in everybody's faces and to insert yourself as an authority in their lives, as an authority on how relationships should be dealt with, knowing that you weren't in a meaningful relationship really ever with him. We've heard you speak about how you cried on your wedding day. We've heard you outwardly speak about how you cheated on him. I guess you probably don't consider it cheating because you guys weren't together. But yes, it was cheating because you guys were married. You're a married couple, and vows mean something, no matter how much Hollywood is trying to convince the masses that really they don't. It can be progressive. We can consciously uncouple. We can stay married and sleep with other people, which is exactly what she did, by the way, when she decided to carry on an affair with a young man who was in his early 20s. I think he was 23 years old, a rapper named August, who was friends with her son. Yeah, Jaden.
Wow.
She carried on an affair with one of his friends after he met her when he was young. Absolutely disgusting, despicable. You can't even consider the impact that it has had on the mentality of their children. Here's a picture of August. And you might notice that he looks a little different than clean-cut Will Smith, and there's a reason for that. It's because Jada Pinkett Smith is for the streets. I say that because everything that she has told us about herself and her upbringing and her lifestyle and the things that she craves indicates that what she really wants is somebody that's a little harder than Will Smith. Absolutely. She's obsessed with Tupac. She's talked about Tupac for years following his death. Will Smith even conveyed this in his own book, that he was jealous of the special bond that she carried with Tupac, and she still holds a torch for him, despite the fact that he passed many years ago to this day, because that's what she wants. She wants to be part of the thug life. As I said, she is for the streets while trying to convince you that her family has attained something, that if only everyone understood how open and honest and amazing things could be, they could have it too. Now I'm going to run this interview back for you from her Red Table Talk Facebook show back in 2020 when she invited her husband to talk about her affair that she had, to essentially tell the public that it was totally fine.
That is crazy. You invite your husband to tell him about an affair you had with another man. Like, I just don't, I don't get it. Like, what's wrong with Will? Like, if she cheated on you this many times and you still want to get up out your seat, possibly you should have lost some money. You should have got sued for that, because you should never did that. You had no reason putting your hands on Chris Rock. Because at first, when he first did it, everybody thought it was a joke, like it was like a setup or something. Then come to find out, it was like, no, this wasn't no joke. Because you could tell the way Chris Rock kind of reacted to it. He like, whoa, Will Smith just slapped up out of me. So we were like, what is going on? And then some people like that he should never did that, which he shouldn't have. He could have talked to the man or said something, just going up there, hitting him in front of everybody that was watching the Oscar. You know, when the Oscars going on, everybody's tuned in. So like I said, this right here is just crazy. Then she invite him to this podcast or whatever and talk about what she did with something. Like, come on. If I'm Will, I would never even went to that. But let's go.
That she cheated on him because he wasn't doing the things that he needed to do as a man. Yeah, you can't even imagine a man sitting down, agreeing to sit down and do this publicly. But somehow Will Smith did. And it's so cringeworthy, we should watch it again. Take a listen.
I feel like that husband, like I'm with you at the press conference. I'm that husband, now I gotta be with you at the press conference while you like tell the world about your transgressions.
Well,
like I love my baby. I'm gonna stand by my baby no matter what.
well, you know, I definitely understand why it would look that way or feel that way, but I actually don't look at it as a transgression at all.
Do you want to know what you should look at it as? Will Smith being officially spayed and neutered. That's what it is. We have just watched this completely over the last year unfold. The spaying and the neutering of Will Smith, formerly a man, formerly someone that people looked up to as an actor, now realizing that he doesn't have an ounce of manhood left in him because he refuses to file for divorce from this vile creature.
I don't
not
see
vile
a reason
because
why.
she's agreed to have this relationship. By the way, I'm not removing him from this. Both of them sat down and agreed to have this, not relationship, lack of a relationship, right? This fraudulent marriage so that they can maintain appearances in the public, but vile because she keeps publicly embarrassing him in this way. She routinely, publicly shames him in this way. There's nothing left of Will Smith. There really isn't, you know? And now we obviously have an example of that having been at the Oscars. New context provided. They weren't even married. So how fraudulent could Will Smith have been to say, don't keep my wife's name out of your mouth, thug life. Keep my wife's name? How dare you even use
Yeah, how would you say keep your wife's name and y'all ain't even together? Like, I really don't get it. Like Candace saying, like, why not file for divorce? If she done cheated, she done did all this stuff to you, she could have lost you money because you want to go up there after you laughed at the joke, Will. You laughed at the joke. You know what I'm saying? And then you look at her and see that she wasn't laughing and you decide, oh, well, my wife ain't laugh. She looked mad, so let me get up and go lose some money. Like, this is, man, I don't know what kind of relationship this is, but this is crazy that y'all been separated for the last 7 years and you ain't filed for divorce yet, Will. Something is wrong with you, bro.
that title, wife, to describe somebody that you are not only living an entirely separate existence from, but also allowing other men to sleep with? Isn't your wife? You are not a husband. These words have meaning, sacred meaning. It is a union that happens under God, not in Hollywood, because nothing happens under God. In fact, everything happens under Satan. Yeah, it's demonic. That's what I try to remind you every single day on this show, that none of these people are aspirational. They're all dogs. They're all for the streets. And that's all I have to say about that.
Shout out to Candace, man. Candace dropped another bomb. Dropped another bomb. Shout out to Candace. That's what I'm talking about.
Finish him.
But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. But like I said, this is wild that she came out and said that they've been separated all these years. So now people going all the way back to why did he get up and do that to Chris Rock and all type of stuff if y'all weren't even together and y'all been separated, not even living together. Well, I mean, we don't know if y'all still messing around or whatever the case may be, but you've been separated for the last 7 years. That's what she said. And I don't know. This right here is crazy. But like I said, I will always continue to call Hollywood Holly weird, because that's exactly what it is. But y'all get in the comment section, man. Let me know what y'all think about this. Once again, shout out to Candace Owens for always dropping the bombs, not holding back, and continue to talk that talk. And like I said, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.